feeding a dog might seem as simple as filling a bowl with food. However, what if I told you that every time you fill that bowl, you might be making mistakes that could harm your dog's health? Today, we will truly explore whether a bowl of food is harmful, whether you should feed your dog before or after a walk, and which ingredients you must avoid when selecting dog food. Get ready. After this, you'll never feed your dog the same way again. Let's start by addressing the first mistake. Mistake number 1. Feeding your dog once a day. When you feed your dog only once daily, you unknowingly burden its digestive system. Imagine the stomach having to handle a large portion all at once. This slows down digestion and may lead to stomach issues, but that's not all. Once the food is digested, the stomach remains empty for the rest of the day, leading to acid buildup and unnecessary stress. The best approach is to divide the food into 2 portions, morning and evening. Small, evenly spaced meals aid digestion and help maintain energy levels throughout the day. Trust me, your dog will thank you. Mistake number 2. Feeding your dog only from a bowl. Yes, a familiar bowl of food may seem convenient, but in reality, it's a missed opportunity. Once upon a time, before sofas and toys, dogs had to secure their own meals. They hunted, foraged, and sniffed out their sustenance. Today, however, food appears as if by magic, requiring no effort from the dog. While convenient, it lacks any interest for them. When a dog doesn't work for its food, it misses out on essential mental and physical stimulation. A bored dog might chew on furniture, bark without reason, or become anxious. But there's an excellent solution. Turn mealtime into a game. Here are some ideas. Puzzle toys. For instance, the Kong Classic or Kong Wobbler can be filled with food, challenging your dog to work for their treat. Snuffle mats. These hide kibble within their folds, encouraging your dog to sniff it out like a true explorer. Lick mats. Food is spread across the surface, and the dog licks it off, calming themselves in the process. Not keen on spending money on toys? Here are some homemade options. Towel. Scatter some kibble, roll it up, and let your dog unroll it. Muffin tin. Place kibble in the cups and cover them with bowls. Let your dog figure out how to remove them. Combine these activities with regular bowl feeding, and your dog will be active, happy, and engaged. Even if you incorporate all these ideas, there's still another important mistake many people make. Mistake number 3. Overfeeding. Overfeeding may seem harmless, but over time, it leads to issues. Excess weight, joint problems, heart issues, and diabetes. How can this be avoided? Measure out the daily portion of food correctly. Check the recommendations on the packaging. It's a good starting point. But remember, treats count too. If you give snacks throughout the day, be sure to reduce the amount of food during the main meal. Every bite matters. A dog maintaining a healthy weight lives longer and feels better. So, don't overlook this. Now, the question. Do you feed your dog before or after a walk? It might seem insignificant, but listen to why it truly matters. Error number 4. Feeding your dog before going for a walk. This is a matter of great concern. When a dog eats, blood rushes to the stomach, initiating the process of digestion. If you take the dog out for a walk or start playing immediately, this process gets disrupted. Such disruption can lead to severe consequences, such as stomach bloating or torsion. This is an extremely dangerous condition. The stomach becomes filled with gas, twists, and without urgent medical attention, the outcome can be tragic. Large and deep-chested breeds are particularly at risk, but in truth, any dog can be affected. The solution is straightforward. Feed your dog after the walk, ideally waiting about 30 minutes. If you must feed before heading out, allow at least 1 to 2 hours before engaging in any physical activity. This simple habit will spare your dog from pain, improve digestion, and prevent vomiting and discomfort. Mistake number 5. Not reading the ingredients on pet food labels. Choosing the right food is not just about brand or price. It's crucial to pay attention to what's written on the package. Here's what to look for. The first ingredient should be meat, not meat byproducts or meat meal. We need quality protein sources like chicken, turkey, or beef. Minimal carbohydrates and starches are essential. These are often mere fillers with no real benefit. If grains are present, opt for brown rice rather than corn or wheat. A small amount of vegetables and fruits, such as carrots, blueberries, and sweet potatoes, is excellent. They provide vitamins and antioxidants. Most importantly, avoid harmful preservatives, such as BHA, BHT, or ethoxyquin. Choose natural alternatives like vitamin E or rosemary. Initially, this might seem daunting. However, the good news is that once you've selected the right food, you won't have to worry for a while. Yet, it's too early to relax. Another common mistake awaits ahead. Mistake number 6. Not changing food according to age. Indeed, the food for a puppy and an adult dog is not the same. Puppies require special formulation with more protein, fats, and phosphorus to support their growth and development. Generally, a puppy is transitioned to adult food when it reaches about 80% of its adult size, usually around 1 year of age. As dogs age, their diet should be adjusted once again. Senior dogs benefit from food that is lighter, with fewer calories, easier digestion, and tailored to meet their new bodily needs. By adjusting your dog's diet according to its age, you can help ensure it remains healthy and happy throughout its life. Before we move on to the final mistake, here's a little bonus. Visit happydogsplace.com to download a free guide with 7 tips on making your dog's life even happier. Inside, you'll find everything from essentials to fun activities. The link is in the description. And now, finally, mistake number 7, overlooking homemade food. Many believe that commercial pet food is the only option. Yet, this is not the case. In earlier times, dogs thrived on meat, bones, and leftovers. Today, an increasing number of pet owners are adopting homemade diets. These meals are free from preservatives, have a transparent ingredient list, and are tailored to meet the specific needs of each dog. However, balance is crucial. Homemade food is not simply table scraps. It includes proteins such as meat or fish, carbohydrates like rice or sweet potatoes, healthy fats, a small amount of fruits and vegetables such as carrots or blueberries. Fortunately, there are now online calculators where you can input your dog's weight, age, and activity level to receive a balanced meal plan. You can even combine homemade food with high-quality dry food. This is the ideal approach. The key is to ensure that meals are fresh, varied, and nutritious. And so, we've explored 7 common mistakes in feeding dogs. Now, you're aware of the errors even the most attentive pet owners might make. By making just a couple of adjustments, your dog can become healthier, calmer, and happier. Stay tuned for more videos. There, you will find even more valuable and unexpected insights. Subscribe to ensure you don't miss new episodes. Give a like if you found this video helpful and share in the comments. Do you usually feed your dog from a bowl or through interactive games? I'm curious to know how you do it.